Hi, my name is Stan Novak. I'm running for school committee. Looking to try and make the North Andover schools as best as they can be. Well, the biggest issue is money. We've been short on money. We're probably not spending it as wisely as we should. So I'd like to get in, really sort of start tearing apart the books and see where exactly we can start saving some money. Well, I haven't been on the school committee yet, so I'm going to have a fresh set of eyes looking at things. I'm going to, ask a lot of questions. Whenever you're new in a job, I think that's when a lot of times are more creative than other times after you've been in there for a while and you just sort of accept everything as, this is the way we've always done it, so we're going to continue doing it this way. I'd like to get in and start asking some questions about how, we can really change some things and start making things better.
My name is Stan Lippert. I've been on the school committee here in North Andover for the last 3 years and chair of the school committee for the last 2. We've made a lot of progress over that period, but we have a lot more things that we can be doing, and I'd like to be on the committee to help make some of that continue to happen. You won't be surprised to hear that every year our biggest challenge is the budget, and it's for our coming year, FY12, it's even more challenging than we've seen in the last few years. Over the last 2 or 3 years, we've had consensus budgets and we've been doing okay. Haven't had to lay off any teachers, haven't had to raise any fees. But this coming year is a much bigger challenge, and we're really working hard on that. And we're trying to see every possible way we can cut so we can fit within the budget we've got available. Well, I've lived in town almost 30 years. Both of my children went from Brad Street through the high school, through our school system. I've been a technical manager for over 30 years, so I bring a lot of expertise in managing large organizations to this. And I think my experience over the last 3 years is something that is also something people ought to be taking a look at. I think we've done well, and I think that's kind of a good harbinger of where we're going to be headed.
I'm Brian Gross, and I'm running for school committee because I think the momentum that the school committee has established is in the right direction. I want to help our schools get from good, which they are now, to great. Something that every student deserves in order for them to excel and to reach their passion. Well, right now the biggest issue short term is going to be closing the budget between the school committee's budget and the town manager's budget. I think that there are a couple opportunities that the superintendent has identified which will bring the gap close, if not resolved. We have to be careful that we are not taking this as a step backwards, and I think as the superintendent identified, the first 2 levels of budget reduction provide us an opportunity to reduce some of the programs in their size and avoid having to lay off teachers and reduce the programs which our students and our families benefit from. Well, I've always felt that civic responsibility is a core value. I've been a volunteer paramedic in the communities where I've lived, where that was available to me to serve the community. In this area, when I moved to North Andover about 14 years ago, I found that volunteering through Little League and coaching for multiple seasons was a way that I could pay back to the community. And then through membership in the board of directors for the American Heart Association in Merrimack Valley, as well as currently on the board of directors of the North Andover Music Association, gives me an opportunity to not only work with the community and bring the volunteers and the value that the community gets back into the community, but I think this is a great opportunity to also go to the next level. Now, professionally, as a principal scientist, I do have to make critical business decisions. I do need to work within our means and provide value to the businesses. And as a result, I've established what I hope is a good collaborative working relationship and able to build collaboration in teams and to apply critical thinking, which gives hopefully the right direction for decision making.